Almost Family, or Familia, Pero no Mucho, in Portuguese, is a new Brazilian comedy-drama film on Netflix that uses the much-discussed rivalry between Brazilians and Argentines to tell a story of love and trust. The plot follows Otavio, a Brazilian restaurateur who is simply shocked when his daughter, Mariana, expresses her desire to marry an Argentine man, and his woes during the vacation trip to Bariloche as he has to get to know the in-laws better. Overall, Almost Family is a casual comedy film that is not meant to be taken seriously and is fine for a single watch. Almost Family begins in a bustling bar in a Brazilian town, with the owner and manager of the establishment, Otavio, busily running about serving his guests. At a brief moment of respite, Otavio goes looking for his daughter, Mariana, and is told that she has gone to their home, which is right upstairs, for her lunch break. But as Otavio goes to check on her, he finds Mariana playing her violin instead of having her lunch. Mariana's mother used to play the violin as well, and therefore she reminds Otavio of his beloved deceased wife, which is why he is quite supportive of her passion to pursue music. But deep down, he feels that making a livelihood as a violinist is perhaps not possible, and he believes that Mariana will soon be joining the family business and taking over the bar someday, and so he has her work as a server at the establishment. Mariana has very different opinions on the matter, though, as she is somewhat frustrated by the fact that her father expects her to work as a server at the bar, while her stepbrother, Felipinho, is allowed to laze around and pursue his dream of becoming a TikTok star. She is really passionate about music and is equally nervous and excited when she is selected to audition for an illustrious music program in Paris. As the audition is being held in her hometown, and outsiders are allowed to attend as well, Mariana hopes that her family will show up to support and cheer for her. She even prepares to play Vivaldi's Four Seasons, Summer as a tribute to her late mother, as she used to play it to Otavio all the time. Although Mariana's ever-supportive stepmother, Joanna, and Felipinho attend the audition, Otavio misses out on the event as he is too busy running his bar. This makes Mariana even more convinced that her father does not take her passion seriously, and so when she is selected for the program in Paris, she does not think twice before leaving. The suddenness of Mariana's departure from home and from Brazil gives Otavio a sense of perspective, and he promises to never take his daughter for granted again. Thus, when Mariana returns to Brazil 3 years later, Otavio is extra careful to always be supportive towards her and to express his emotions for her. However, he finds the task to be extremely difficult when Mariana announces that she is in love with an Argentine man and that the family is to travel to Bariloche, in Argentina, to meet. Mariana announces that she is in love with an Argentine man and that the family is to travel to Bariloche, in Argentina, to meet with her fiancé and his parents. For the entirety of the first half of Almost Family, the respective fathers of Mariana and her fiancé, Miguel, remain suspicious of each other, as if intentionally wanting to disrespect each other. There is a particular reason for this kind of behavior on both sides, with Otavio being very distressed at the fact that Mariana has decided to marry an Argentine. In more aspects than one, Brazilians and Argentines consider each other rivals, be it sports, food, culture, or climate. This feud between the two neighboring nations is now carried forward by Otavio and Miguel's father, Hector. Otavio tries to undermine Argentines and whatever the country has to offer at every opportunity that he gets, and he is particularly harsh towards the climate of Bariloche, the city from where Miguel's family hails. Despite being critical of the snowy weather of the place, Otavio secretly enjoys seeing and frolicking in the snow, as it is a completely new experience for him, but he never expresses his joy to anyone. On the other side, Hector is also equally critical and disrespectful towards Otavio, although in a sly manner, by intentionally mispronouncing his name and also by planning skiing trips for both families after realizing that Otavio is absolutely horrible at skiing. Along with these supposedly subtle tactics of pressurizing each other, the two men also have multiple debates, with the intention of these discussions being to prove their respective country to be superior to the others. Their dislike for each other becomes very apparent to the rest of their family members very quickly, while Joanna and Miguel's mother, Norma, have no interest in partaking in this rivalry. The two women become friends quite quickly, and they warn their respective husbands against ruining things for their children, but to no avail. Eventually, though, in an intense moment when Otavio and Hector are stuck in a cave together, they suddenly realize that they both have the same intention, to prevent the marriage between Mariana and Miguel. Thus, the two men suddenly become the closest of friends as they go about trying to find a way to call off the wedding. In reality, Both the men fear losing their daughter and son, respectively, and they both want their successors to stay in their homeland. Otavio desperately wants Mariana to stay in Brazil and run the family bar, which he has even rechristened to the family name, changing it from his name. Similarly, Hector wants Miguel to stay in Argentina and take over the hotel that his family owns and runs. Much to their dismay, Mariana and Miguel have decided to move back to Europe and settle there after the wedding, as it would be easier for them to find work as musicians, thus, the fear of seeing their children grow old. And that's a wrap on today's review. Whether you loved the film or felt it missed the mark, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into cinema, and ring the bell so you never miss a review. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay curious, stay critical, and keep watching great films.